Welcome. Let's see. Today we're going to make some risotto. Risotto is a starch. It's very, actually almost exactly like rice. But it's a little more thicker than rice and has more body than rice. But you got to cook it very similar to rice. But when you cook risotto, from my experience, you have to let it cool down and then recook it again. So it's going to be a couple stages in this thing. So let me show you how I'm going to do this. This is the way it comes. Nice little block. So you take your risotto. Go. I would say we take about maybe 2 cups. I'll make a little extra. So let's say I can't see. I'm getting old. Oh yeah. Here we go. Let's say 2.5 cups. Now the difference between risotto and rice. Remember I told you, 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water. When you're first cooking a risotto, all you want is the water to just coat the rice. So you want to just cook it till it's just done, and then we can come back and hit it again. So before we start the process, let's get our onion diced up. Don't forget, y'all, get a chance, like, subscribe, share. Now I want these dice to be a little bit bigger than our normal dice. We're going to deal with this later. Nice. This is a very good hearty recipe. So, see, we got maybe like 2.5 cups right now. Give it a nice rinse. It shouldn't be too starchy because it kind of cooked already a little bit, but just want to get a little bit of starch out of it. Oh yeah, looking good. One more quick rinse, we're good to go. Looking nice. Okay, let's go for a second. I'm gonna get my heat going. Put a little bit of oil. This is a nice classic Italian dish. We're gonna do this in a couple of steps. So be patient with the process because it's gonna be worth it when you're done. It's gonna be very well worth it when you're done. I'm gonna like my new hat today. Okay. So take your risotto that you just rinsed off. Maybe a little water in there, that's fine. There we go. I get as much of it out of there. There you go. I would say a nice handful of onions, maybe 2 handfuls of onions in there. Oh yeah. Now, with this water, you're just going to coat the risotto. You don't, it's not like the measurements of the rice. So come and take a peek at what I'm saying to you. You just want to coat it. Just like that. Just like that. And get in there. And the reason why I'm doing it this way, because it's going to get cooked twice. Okay? So, 2 pinches of salt. That's my favorite. Pinch of pepper. I like to throw a little bay leaf in there. Now, the key to it is this. Because it's risotto going to take on whatever you want it to take on. Seafood, chicken, beef. I like to always start off with chicken. Always. And then I can change it later as I go. Because it's going to end up being seafood. But the flavor from the chicken base, 2 spoons is plenty. That's it. That's it. Let it do its thing. Don't fight it. Don't rush it. Let it do its thing. Now, once you get everything submerged together, and the difference between water for the rice and water for your risotto is that the water 1 to 2, like I told you. But we're going to turn it down. I don't want it to come to a boil yet. A boil. I want it to simmer and simmer all the way till it's done. So, let that simmer. Remember what I told you? The risotto, we're going to put in 2.5 cups. Water just a coat. Put some onions, salt, pepper, bay leaf, and a little bit of chicken base, 2 spoonfuls. And we're going to let it simmer. Don't let it get to the simmer. Let it work to get to the simmer by covering it. And we're going to come back a little bit. See you in a little bit. Welcome back. So, probably about 20 minutes later, the risotto's done. And normally, when you're cooling something down, put it into water. You don't want to do that with risotto, but that's crazy. Take your risotto. Be careful because sometimes the bottom may be a little more done than the rest. Just come real close. Let's see. See what I'm saying? How bottom's done, but you don't want to get none of that discoloration in there. So now, the best way to cool it down is just move it around and let it cool this way. Because if you let it cool in that pan, it's never going to cool down. It's going to keep cooking as it's going. This will stop it somewhat. It won't totally stop it. And you can put it right in the refrigerator if you want to. Because we're going to cook it again. Next time we're going to saute it up. Make something nice with it. So take this, put it in the fridge for a few minutes. We'll come back in another 15-20 minutes.